welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. The beaches of Santa Monica and Venice, not too far from our setting today. The Staples Center in Los Angeles. DA, it's...
Thank you very much.
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. Now we'll look at Memphis's starting group. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Morant. And it's Bane in at the two-guard spot. And for the Lakers, we've got Russell Westbrook. Johnson is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Davis. And it's Reeves in at the two spot. And for our viewers tonight, don't blink. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Here's LeBron. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Morant dives in and finished off by Morant.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Here's James. Makes it off the glass.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Morant. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got 6.
And that was all Morant. Aware of the defense, figuring out how to get to his spot.
A shot by LeBron, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Here's James. Outside Westbrook. Tries again. Denied by Morant.
And how about using that impressive vertical on defense? Morant has the ability to block shots when in position.
Now here's Morant. He's got 6. With the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And expectations skyrocketed for Morant after the success of his rookie year. But if you ask me, he has risen to that challenge and continues to set a high bar for himself.
James, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. LeBron against Morant. Driving in and finished off by Morant.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Anthony's checked in for Stanley Johnson. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. LeBron against Brooks. Basket good. LeBron's got 6.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is such a talented finisher. The defense in that situation just unable to keep him from that shot.
Morant with it. Now Anthony defending. Sinks the triple.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Jackson against James. And he gets it to go. He's got 8.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Morant drives in, and Davis sends it back.
No, sir, don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Speed and agility, guys. I mean, he went right to the defense and took it to the rim.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing here by 8. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Adams. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jackson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Brooks. Now here's Morant. He's got 12. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. Konshar's checked in for Memphis. 56 seconds left in the first. Anderson kicks to Morant. Clock at 6. He takes it in. And that one, good.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
And here's Westbrook. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside Anthony. Now the pass to Westbrook. Dishes it to Howard. Howard draws the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And so here's Memphis. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And then Clark slams it in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Grizzlies substitution.
Now, here's Monk. He's guarded by Melton. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Monk.
So hard to corral Howard. I mean, even when you try to rough him up and get physical with him, he still just is able to play through it.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. Totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Back right after this. And now, a chance to hear LeBron James expound on the difference.
More delicate than defense. Defense, you can make mistakes but cover for one another by just communicating and flying.
You know, Greg, I could listen to him talk basketball all day.
And he makes a valid point. You can't just hustle your way to great offense. It takes time and chemistry.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel has out there. LeBron James is out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Howard. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 spot. James, that's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. The shot's good. 14 points from LeBron. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents, and not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list, but then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So there's just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
He is elite in every way. Thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Howard. And it's Johnson in for Carmelo Anthony. Clark finds Williams. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Morant drives in. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
They get it again. Davis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Memphis.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, and I think another key, guys, will be can they continue to hit that mid-range shot? I mean, they've been very effective here early on.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Reeves is checked in, and it's Russell Westbrook in for Monk.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
Energy is important on the defensive end, and Davis provides it in spades.
The Lakers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now LeBron. 16 points for him. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Lakers trail by 6. And there's a whistle. That goes on John Conchar. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Bradley's checked in. Here's Reeves. He's guarded by Melton. The baseline J. Goes back up. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got his first basket.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Morant with it. Westbrook picks him up. Offensive rebound. Conchar, the pass to Williams. Morant with it. He's got 20. Just 5 on the clock. Driving in.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And now another look at that mobile 1-block defensive performance.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Westbrook, he can't get it to go. Morant with some nice D.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
1:04 left to play in the first half. Reeves the pass to Westbrook. Now Davis. Basket counts. Davis has got 5 now.
Gaining separation using the bounce. That's a skill that AD's developed over the years.
Morant kicks to Melton. Fires from deep. Konchar, good. Konchar's got his second basket.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Westbrook against Morant. And yes, it's good.
You know, even inside Westbrook, unstoppable. He plays with great confidence and also tremendous force for a guard.
Morant drives in. Passes it to Melton. Morant with it. Picked up by Davis. Davis against Morant. Count that bucket. Morant's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And focus there from Morant. He just takes them all on and stays locked in on the basket.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So we got to come out with a great intensity.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here. It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He ended up with 24 points, 2 assists, and 1 block. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how Memphis played?
They wouldn't be ahead without the numbers they've gotten from the bench, providing major contributions, especially.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Memphis. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Morant looking around. And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Now here's Morant. He's got 24. Takes it inside. And then Morant slams it in.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
LeBron against Brooks. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from James.
There aren't many guys that can match LeBron when he's in a really good scoring rhythm. Asserting himself on offense is problems for the defense and good for his team.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. That's good from Morant.
Ja Morant.
That one is no good. And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer, and he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Adams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on LeBron James.
A massive energy. Adams is about 270, and that's all Oh, nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls.
Checking out who's out there now for the Lakers. Howard comes in for Davis, and Talen Horton-Tucker subbed in for LeBron. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jaren Jackson, and Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. And here's Anderson from the arc. Memphis the rebound. Adams the pass to Anderson. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Bane. Adams' shot is good.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Here's Anthony. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Anderson with the ball for Memphis. Jones looking for an opening. Misses from short range. Lakers trail by 6. Here is Howard. Pass to Monk. Lakers passing it around. It's Westbrook with the drive. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Boy, this is Westbrook at his absolute best. Attacking, getting into the lane, and finishing in style.
Second shot opportunity. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane. Bane's got 5 points so far.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Jones, no luck.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Here's Adams, and it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempt.
And Westbrook, here we go.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Left side, Anderson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
And, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Westbrook. And the basket is good. Westbrook's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Doubled by Howard. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And so here's Memphis. Here's Bane. He's covered by Westbrook. Bane passes to Anderson. Jones in the post, working on Howard. Here's Anderson, and it's sent back by Howard. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Checking in for the Grizzlies.
16 seconds left to play in the third. Unloads from 13. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Lobs it up for Anthony. And the Lakers with another turnover here.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Memphis out in front. They're up by 2. We've got more NBA. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got LeBron James. Anthony Davis is out there with Johnson. Then there's Bradley, and it's Reeves in at the 1. That's the Laker 5. Johnson left side, taken away by Williams. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Bradley. Nice shot by Brooks. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
And guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul. Morant, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton.
Ja Morant.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Morant with it. He's picked up by James. Yep, it counts.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Los Angeles calls timeout. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back." Guys?
Thank you, David. And we have an intentional foul there, GA.